What up, guys? Welcome back. It's Friday. Hope you're having a good one. Got 2 days off, hopefully, if you don't work on weekends. Welcome to the show. If you're watching the replay, this is called Fishy Hour with Roman. Today's Friday, and we're going to do something different than usual. We're going to sit here, and I'm going to draw my next sticker on camera. So these are the stickers I've done in the past. And these evolved into shirts, but today we're going to try to do my version of a sheep's head. But we're still going to stick to the show theme, which is to hang out and relax. Today is just different because we're doing something focused, like we're doing the drawing. I set up the camera so you guys can see the overhead shot. Let's see, there you go. So you guys can watch me actually sketch it out. Should be fun. But yeah, let's kick the show off. I see people already in the chat before the show started. That's awesome. Paige and Darren, yeah, dude. Cheers, guys. I hope you guys are having a good Friday. Let's get yourself a drink, and let's get the show started. Here we go. Oscar's in the house. What's up, Oscar? Two Geeks. Oisogi's back in here. What's up? Darren and of course Mr. Page. Day one fishing. I see Charlie Cohen in the house. Yeah, Charlie, I totally felt it. I totally felt that. I have this. Sam is back. What up, Sam? Welcome. Yeah, we got shook up a little bit too, Charlie. I'm in the Mira Mesa area. And I felt it. I have like a little rail up here that's where the lights are mounted, and the corner of it is right up against the wall. I felt it like it was tapping for a second. I was like, "Whoa, what's that?" And as soon as I looked up to see what it was tapping, the whole building shook. So yeah, there's definitely something happened. We had a little shaker. Sound off in the chat if you felt that little earthquake around 6:54-ish. Yeah, 6:54. Nice. Yeah, a lot of places are closing down now to fishing. Like, they're actually closing down. They're actually officially saying they're closed to fishing. So, a lot of stuff to talk about today. And oh yeah, gotta bust open my drink. I'll wait for the next pause in the song. All right, guys. Hope you guys have a nice drink. Let's get it popping and let's get this show rocking. I know I said I was gonna get a beer today, but they wouldn't let me go into Bevmo. I had to order ahead of time, and I was already there. I was like, forget it. So, cheers. Yeah, I'm drinking a Dr. Zevia. Plus, it's better for me to draw sober, I think. All right, look at all these chats already. Awesome. Let me go check the chats out. Let's see. I'm gonna show Oscar's chat because it says something. Let's see. Okay. Down in SD, what's up? Welcome back, Chris. Chris Archiadera, welcome. And I don't think you've been on the cast before. Welcome to the show. Let's see. Leonard's back. What up? Man, oh, you didn't feel the earthquake? I felt it. Two Geeks, crazy, man. Okay, let's see. Dan, Friday night, real cocktail, nice. Beach is closed. No parking anywhere. Total nightmare. Don't even try around here for now. He's talking about governor closing state beaches as of tomorrow morning. Yep. All that stuff is going to be closed. But you know what? Fishy Hour will remain open for the remainder of this quarantine. So I'll be here partially for your sanity and partially for my sanity. So I'm starting to really enjoy this hour. Um, I feel like because right now I'm only talking to my wife and my kids, and it's nice to have adult conversation. Not necessarily adult topic conversation, but adult people to speak with. Besides my wife. Let's see, uh, Oscar. I thought my. That's funny. Oscar thought the earthquake was him sitting down on the couch. Alex, 4.6. Wow. It was a 4.6. Yeah, that felt pretty decent. Okay. So yeah, so it's official, guys. It was a 4.6 about 640 654ish. That's when I noticed it. That's pretty crazy. As if we needed something else, right? What's the name of the song? Oh, the name of the song is I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'll look it up and let you know tomorrow, maybe Monday. It is a song I downloaded from. It's called Artlist. Artlist? Yeah, Artlist.io. It's a service I pay for to be able to get music, and I've tried to find some loungy music. So that's the loungiest I could find. That's the loungiest music I could find that wasn't copyright or that I could use without having to pay extra money. Let's see. USMC 6174K3 KR3W. Welcome to the show. I'm glad you made it. Yeah, we're slowly growing. And it's basically a show where we hang out and talk about fishing. You can call in and ask questions, and I'll help you with those questions. And if I can't figure it out, we'll put it out to the community, and people can call in and help you with your questions. So it's a pretty fun show. And see, Charlie's in the house. Charlie, my favorite crankbait colors right now, like the chartreuse, like just all chartreuse. It's like they call it the retina burner. I painted it, but there's other versions of crankbaits that will work that are good. Like I like the chartreuse stuff. I just like to be bright and obnoxiously loud. See, what else we have? Above the Hook is back in the house. What up, Brian? Beaches are closing in Central California also like crazy. Yep. See, everything's gonna close down, guys. Let's see. Oceanside officially closed the beaches. That's from SD Anglers. SD Anglers, welcome back. Two Geeks. Dana Point's still open on the bite, and the bite is pretty solid. Oh, perfect. Perfect. So I think the official order takes effect tonight at midnight. So by tomorrow, it won't. I don't think it'll be open. Oh, Sam's gonna try to fish the canals on Tuesday. I think that's a good idea. I mean, that's good. That'll get you bit for sure. But still, like, they might. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy out there. All right. So I think that makes it through the comments. I'm gonna open up the phone lines. You guys can call in and give us a status update. Where you at? Did you feel the earthquake? And I'm gonna also start sketching this guy out over here, so you guys can see what I'm doing, and I'll be able to hear you guys if you guys give me a call. I'll glance back at the chats every once in a while to see what we're talking about. But I hope this is entertaining for you guys. Let's see. Sambo. Charlie says, thinking of making one out of wood during the social distancing time. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Charlie, that'd be fun. Making like a lure out of wood, a crankbait out of wood. That'd be fun. That'd be fun to have some good action. Okay. So I have my iPad up here for a reference. What I want to do first is I want to get and understand the anatomy of the sheep's head. Okay. So I want to basically get a good idea of the overall shape, and then so once I have the overall shape, I want to get a better idea of the different parts of it that make it unique. So like its fin shapes, its scale pattern, its tail, all that good stuff. We have a caller coming in, so we're gonna pick up this call. Here we go. Thank you for calling.
A good idea.
Hello.
Hey, Roman.
How you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Pretty good. Who is this?
This is Chris from CCA, California.
Oh, what up, Chris? How you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Per-
How are you doing with all this madness going on? We got viruses and earthquakes and all kinds of good stuff out there.
I know. I know. I was getting ready to start the show, and I was like, man, who's shaking the light stand next to me? I was like, who's shaking the light stand? And then as soon as they looked up to see who was shaking the light stand, and then it really shook. I was like, scary.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It was crazy. I was just sitting here waiting for the show to start, and all of a sudden my desk started moving. I'm like, what's going on here?
I mean, just I hope the lights don't fall off. Like the cameras have to reset up the cameras. So what have you been up to?
Honestly, just been trying to stay sane inside, man. Bummer that we can't really go out fishing. All the boats are closed, all the landings are closed, but we're still staying busy over here at CCA California. First off, we just want everyone to stay healthy, stay happy while we're all inside there. Just a quick shout out to all of our volunteers out there. I know Darren, the one-handed angler, is out there right now. I saw Dan Walsh chime in as well.
Yep.
San Diego guy.
Yep.
So we can't do without those guys for sure. But yeah, just wanted to check in, see how everyone else is doing. Just letting everyone know that we've got all kinds of planned events. We're going to try and put a little bit more fun into advocacy for the latter half of the year there. Starting with our banquets, and then we're also going to try and actually put on a bass tournament.
Oh, cool.
Hopefully sometime in June, maybe July. It just kind of all depends on when all this stuff kind of goes away.
Like a freshwater or saltwater bass tournament.
Saltwater.
Oh, perfect.
Saltwater.
Yep.
Yeah, we're trying to get a boat together and a charter together, and we're all going to go out and have some fun, catch some bass, and then have a winner at the end.
Nice.
But nothing too structured, just super simple. Just trying to get not only our members but also just the community all together going out fishing. I know once everything ends, hopefully in the next couple months, we're all going to need to go out.
Yeah.
Aside from that, we've got Charter Challenge coming up in October. That's still planned on happening. We've got San Diego, Orange County, Los Angeles, and the Inland Empire all represented in that. And aside from that, we're just looking forward to a really busy second half of the year there in 2020. But in the meantime, we're actually going to try and start doing some virtual seminars on things that, maybe we can, maybe this is kind of a good thing being stuck inside, maybe we can all learn from each other. So when the starting gate kind of gets pulled up and we can all go out fishing, we'll all be a little bit, I guess, better in our skill, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, you have time to beef up on the knowledge.
Exactly. Not only that, but also, because we're kind of inside, this is a great opportunity for, doing some real maintenance. If you do that at your own, some kayak maintenance, all that stuff, just to kind of kill the time and getting everything and all of our gear too and tuned. I know the other day I was actually trying to I just respooled all my reels, got some fresh top shots on there. So like I said, once all this kind of goes away, it's kind of game time.
Nice. So yeah, I mean it's still, man, I think it's still going to be a while before we can get out, and I'm not even sure if we'll be able to get out not the rest of the year, but the schools are closed the rest of the year for sure. It's just going to be a crazy. I don't know. It's gonna be.
I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, one can only hope for the best, right?
Yep.
So I'd rather be prepared than maybe this thing gets lifted in June and we're all ready to go. But time will only tell, my friend, I guess.
Yeah, tell me a little bit more about these online seminars, though. That sounds like something that's gonna definitely be doable, and it's not dependent on the situation. So how's that gonna work?
Yeah, so we're working on with some guest speakers, kind of like what our normal seminars. We did a couple of them in the past, a couple months, starting in January. We had a rock fishing seminar.
Nice.
With Andrew Viola at the Pacifica out in the Inland Empire out in Riverside out there.
Nice.
We also did another rock fishing seminar in Santa Barbara back in February with Jason Diamond from Stardust Sport Fishing. So trying to get those guys, not necessarily those guys, but guys like that to come on our page, on our social media page, and give a seminar, hopefully for free too.
Right.
But we'll let you guys know whenever those get posted, and we'll give everyone plenty of time to tune in for sure.
Perfect.
Actually, I will say though, starting next Monday, if you go on our Facebook page, CCA California, on Facebook, make sure to like our page. On Monday, we've got a special social media contest rolling out on Monday.
Okay.
And we're going to give you guys a week, a whole week to show us what your favorite kind of fish is, whatever kind of favorite species of yours to catch. And just simply reply back to that post with a picture of your favorite species to catch.
Okay, cool.
And you might become a winner there.
Nice.
But aside from that, we're still pretty active. We're, just because this virus decided to take over our lives for the next couple months, that does not mean that we're not finding clear right to fish here in California. We're still attending all those conference calls and all those government meetings virtually and all that good stuff. So we're still continuing to fight for your right to fish in California. So
Nice.
I just want to let everyone know about that.
That's super cool. And I'm sure everybody appreciates it. That's like a hard fight. It's a hard fight.
Yeah, a little bit, especially in California. But we're still up and at 'em with the fight there, and looking out for everyone's interest in saltwater fishing.
Is there anything?
But aside from that,
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
I said, is there anything that you would want people to do besides join, right? Like what?
Join CCA. Yeah, so people could join CCA. It's $35 a year for 1 year. That's our basic membership. But I will say we do have some banquets coming up starting on. We were going to have 2 in May, but those got pushed back. So our banquets are actually going to start on August 1st this year. The August 1st one's going to be in San Diego at Portuguese Hall. Each one of our banquets, if you actually do come to our banquets, your ticket includes a 1-year membership.
Oh, cool.
So we do give those out at each of our banquets. So if you come, you'll be covered for membership-wise. But if you don't plan on coming, or if you just can't make any of our banquets, you can go to joincca.org and join for $35. We really appreciate all the membership. Strength is really in our volunteers and our membership. So we can use all the help and support that we can possibly get.
Perfect. Awesome. So CCACalifornia.org?
Yes, sir. Yep. CCACalifornia.org. You can sign up on joincca.org, but if you go to CCACalifornia.org, there's plenty of links there. And then also, as we kind of have a bunch of time on our hands there, we also do have videos too. So if anyone wants to come out and check out our videos online, we do have a YouTube page. We've got our Facebook page and Instagram as well.
Nice.
But we've got some videos. We actually just released one last week. The Channel Islands Grout Pan up in Channel Islands Harbor got a shipment of juvenile white sea bass from the
nice.
Hub SeaWorld Research Institute.
That's cool.
And we've got a video online up there. So go and check that out. And it's pretty good stuff.
Awesome. Cool. Well, thanks for jumping on the call. Are you watching the show as well?
I am.
Oh, that's cool.
I
Super
get to
fun.
see your face.
Nice. Perfect. Let's see. We covered that. Okay. As far as I'm really interested in the online stuff that you're gonna do. Tell me again when that's gonna happen, because I want these guys to know.
So that's gonna be starting on Monday.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
On Monday, look out for on our Facebook page.
Okay, good.
If you haven't already, go and like our Facebook page and follow us on Instagram, and also subscribe to us on YouTube as well.
Perfect.
But starting on social media, we're going to do Facebook, and then we'll roll into Instagram too.
Okay.
But starting
Nice.
Monday, we're going to do a contest. Everyone should go and like our Facebook page and get up to date.
Nice. Cool. Awesome, Chris. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah. Thank you, Roman. Appreciate it.
Awesome. You have a good night. I'll see you in the chats.
Man. I'll I'll keep watching here.
Perfect. Thanks.
Awesome.
That's
Thanks,
it.
Roman.
That's it. All right, that was cool. Thanks for calling in, Chris, with that update. It's pretty cool. CCACalifornia.org, guys. Check it out. Check it out. It's if you're gonna be bored on the rest of the week when I'm not on, there's plenty of content for you guys to consume. Go check out their channel and all that good stuff. Let's see who else is on here. Aaron's back up here. What up, Aaron? Brian, I want one of those Grumpy Spotty stickers. Yeah, these are newer ones. They're good sized ones too. I think I gave out most of them during the Bay Wars event. We have board member opening at the IE chapter. Oh, nice. Oh, that's cool. Oh, Mark Gates. What's up, Mark from Long Beach? Dog Dude Drone is back in the house. What's up, Zach? Charlie. Nice. Okay, perfect. All right, still catching up. GoPro's getting close. Still looking at GoPro's getting close to buying one. All right, Brian, let us know what the status is on that when you get one. Hey, Aaron. Seeing you still. Yep. Okay, cool. Okay, Alex. How many years have you been fishing, and what was your worst amateur mistake? Mine was probably using a baitcaster reel using a baitcaster reel on a spinning rod. Nice. That's so funny. Alex, that's all right, dude. Everybody makes beginner mistakes. That's part of being beginner, right? So let's get back to this sheep's head. Because I think with the calls and stuff, it's not going to progress as fast as I want it to. So I'm going to go kind of fast. Okay. So I'm just going to do a quick one just to get the juices going. And it's not going to be perfect. The ratios are not going to be great. No one looks too happy. But I want to get basically the shapes. The shape of the head. This guy's head is weird. It's got like a bump here. Then it goes into like a flat side, into like a bump on its head. And like the back of the skull right here. And you get into the first spine, which is I think there's 14 spines here. I counted them earlier, so there. And then this tail, this fin back here, kind of merges with its dorsal fin. But this one kind of flares out. Kind of like that. And it comes in, and then it kind of just comes down. I think I'm short. It needs to be like over here somewhere. Yeah, that's short. So it comes out. Oh, I know why it looks short because I'm missing the rest of the top of this fin. That's why. So here. It's a lot of erasing at first because we got to get the overall structure right. There we go. So I want it to line up. This fin lines up with the bottom fin too. Okay. Might be too big. Something like that. And then this base of this fin lines up with the anal fin here. It's about the same size. Then we've got this head's too short right there. That's definitely too short there. Sorry if I'm getting quiet, guys. Maybe it's not the best topic for a show where you're supposed to talk. Okay, the shape of this fin is a little bit weird. There we go. Okay, so that's just the basics of all the fins on this guy. There, and then it's got some crazy pec fins here. Right under here. Okay, so something like that. Something like that. His eyes are, the sheep head eyes, I always thought it was weird. It's like, there's no eyelid on them. It's like they look so just round. Almost like a dead eye. Yeah, like that. And then crazy teeth. Let's adjust the shape of this mouth here to make it more 3D. There we go. Some crazy snaggle teeth. Let's fix a bottom lip here. There we go. Bunch of little teeth. There we go. So sheep's head face. I think I'm giving it more credit than due for those teeth. These teeth are crazy. Let's see. Maybe not so pronounced. I don't know, something like that. Pretty sheepheadish. Okay. Round it off over here. All right, I'm almost happy with the whole shape. Yeah, it's getting there. I do want to give it a little bit more of a pointy head though. Not so round here. Let's make it more like a pointy head. So I want to come up. Like that. And then this side I want it to come this way. That's a little too pointy, but it's getting there. It's kind of getting there. Kind of getting there, guys. Okay. Now I'm going to redo these fins back here because I want them to be nice. I want them to have 14 spines, I think is what they have. So I have 14 spines before it gets to this spine. So let's do that. Okay, so from the base. So one. It's too far away. It's got to be closer. 2, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, 12, 13. Oh, that's pretty good. Came out pretty right on the spot. 14. Here's 14. And that kind of merges with this top fin. Okay. Then there's like a little membrane that connects all these fins together. Okay, there it is. Okay, so that's kind of what I have so far. Okay, now we're going to make this top fin. I don't like this overall shape. I'm going to make it a little bit nicer. I think this body has to be bigger. There we go. Yeah, it's okay. I'm happy with it. Okay, so then we got to do this back fin. It's a little bit weird. It's a weird shape. Something like that. And it's got spines that go a different way. So the spines go this way. Yeah, those are not right. Think of it as like a flare, and you want to make sure that the little spines connect to like a base, which is over here. So let's see. I think the base is like right here. So it's got to be like that. That one's off. We'll do that for now. Okay. Look at the chat. Let's see. Look real quick at the chat. Let's see. Let's see. Where are we? Looking good. Thanks, Zach. USMC looks like a Cardi B. Looks like Cardi B. That's funny. Hope you kick some. Remember the bass in our local ponds. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see who else. Hey Roger, welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome. I'm doing pretty good considering the situation. Everything is good here, healthy and pretty content. Adams Fishing Channel, Riverside County. Please call place called Day Creek. Got him on a 4-inch. Oh, nice. El Matador, welcome to the stream. Checking in, boys. Can you start all over? Nice. So basically, we're hanging out, trying to knock out a sheep's head, and we'll eventually stylize it so it matches these other fish that I've done already, and then we'll have our next shirt. So this is like creative. So I'm pretty happy with the way it's coming out so far. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, so let's see, that's there. And in this version, I'm gonna keep it clean because I don't want to start adding the shading. Like the head's gonna be black. All this is gonna be black, and its chin is gonna be white. So maybe I'll just put a delineation right there for its chin. So here's the coloration goes up its little jaw thing here. There, and then we'll add. There we go. So you know that all this will be black. This part will be white. This is kind of a mix of red and black and white. So we'll just leave it as is. Okay, the fin. This fin's got pretty good detail on it already. Pretty happy with it. Okay, cool. Okay, and then the body goes down here. This is where it's okay. We are going to redo the tail because the tail looks a little bit too crazy. I think we need to adjust it. Okay, there. And the tail should be more like... The trick when drawing, guys, is to draw lightly so it's easier to erase and just kind of see what works. Those are pretty good. The tail's not going to be that huge. I just know that it has the tips of the tail, the top and the bottom, have a little bit of a fin that kind of hangs off like this. So I'll just draw the curve so it continues on, and then that curve seems more natural right here. So here we go. Its tail is really good part here. And it's got a center part that comes up and then up again and then hooks out. So up again and then hooks out. Okay, that might be it. There we go. It's got a little bit of a... Cool. And then it's got like a white line on its tail. I never noticed that before. Okay, so that's a sheep's head right there. And this line represents where it's going to be black. And this is going to be where it's going to be red. And then it turns black again right where this fin starts. So, but it's not solid. It's like... Cool. So I'm gonna redo this line to give it some more depth. Like, see right here, it makes it look like it's round up here, and then it kind of makes it sunk in. So if we redo this line, and make it more like of a barrel, then I'll make it look like it's got like a dip and then a circle. Watch. So this, and then around. So it looks more whole, the fish. Cool. Okay, cool. So that all this will be black and all this will be... Okay, now let's do the fins. This fin's got to get redone because I moved the tail up a little bit. So I got to redo this fin. So the base of this fin has to match up with the base of this fin. So that's right there. And that's right there. And this one down here is not as round. It's more jagged. That comes off. There we go. Okay, so let's get the colors in this one. So this one's gonna go. Okay, so this is black right here. This is all black, and then right here we have some discoloration as well. So it's gonna go that. Something like that. Okay. Cool. All right, so that would be my first attempt at this sheep's head, guys. What do you guys think? Now that I have all of the anatomy of it, figured out how to do this. Shouldn't be so bad. Okay, cool. There's my initial sketch. There's my initial sketch. What do you guys think? I'm gonna jump in the chats real quick. See what you guys are saying. Let me get this guy going. Oh, there it is. All right. Okay, I have still need me a sheep. Nice. 17-pounder tagged and released in Santa Rosa. Nice. I've seen a 33-pound sheep's head on a dolphin half day caught. That's crazy. I'll take that. Let's see. Nice. Okay, nice. I like the conversation. Still need me a sheep. Jet, me too. I used to do pretty well on the fishing lobster heads from the shelter island boat ramp. Nice. Let's see. 33 pounds is a massive one. Yeah, it is. Sure is. I've caught haven't caught a sheep's head yet, Leonard. All right. Yeah, it's a cool looking fish. They taste amazing, Charlie says. I've had a couple. It's really good. Let's see. Looks good. Thanks, guys. Looks great. Love the tail. Okay, perfect. I need to buy some stickers on the website. Yeah. I'm not sure if there's stickers up there now. I need to restock, but yeah, there's some stuff up there still. What up, Rudy? Welcome to the stream. Hey, Bubba's in the house. What's up, Bubba? Yeah, so we're sitting here drawing the sheep's head, which is gonna be the next sticker or the next shirt. Feel free to call in if you want to, and say what's up. But I think this is pretty much the gonna be the baseline. I just haven't looked at it straight on because I've been trying to get the microphone out of the way. I'm happy with that. I'm almost happy with that. The tail is not quite right. It's a little too big for this body. But I'm gonna fix it right now. It's all good. Because that's why we have racers. Don't be afraid to tear down your work, because you might come out with a better version. Okay, cool. That works. Yeah. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's a little bit better. A little bit smaller. The original line is over here. So we're making it a little bit smaller. And now we can add the little separation here for the white and between the white and the black. Here. And actually, I might not even do that one with lines. I'll do that just with color later on. Okay, so that's the basic outline. I'm okay with it. Let's see if I can trace it with this light. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, so now that I have the basic outline, guys, you guys probably can't see it, but I can see through the paper. Not because I have X-ray vision, but because my eyes are better than this camera. But what I'm going to do now is I have the nice baseline. I'm actually going to trace it. I'm going to trace the outline a little bit better. I'm going to trace the outline a little bit better, so it's easier for me to see it with the other paper. And then I'm going to go through and do a second draft and start tweaking things, make it more my style. I mean, this is kind of my style, but it's more of a study at this point, which is basically just getting all the shapes right, getting all the fin shapes to look right. And then from there, we'll make it more look a little bit more cartoony, a little bit more grumpy spotty, a little bit more angry butt. It's so weird not being able to turn the page. I'm gonna turn the page, guys, because it's part of how I draw, so I can feel my arm going the wrong way or not doing what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay. A good tip I always heard when you're drawing is if you look at your thing upside down and it still looks right, that looks pretty good. It's a little short, but I think that adds to the cartoony effect with the fat head. So I like it. I like it. I like the shape. It looks good to me upside down too. So we're rolling with it. There it is. All right. Sheep's head. Okay, now we're gonna make it look funky. Or gotta make it look like either. All right, we're gonna draw one version, guys, with because I don't think sheep's head have attitudes. You know, they're just kind of like dopey. You know. So, like when you think of a sheep's head, like when you think of a spotty, you think like, oh man, they're good fighters. They're grumpy. They'll gnaw on your thumb when you're lipping them. You know. And you think of an angry halibut because they're angry. But you don't have like an angry a trait like that on a sheep's head, or at least I don't have enough experience catching sheep's head to know it well enough to say, hey, it's got this kind of attitude, you know. What do you guys think? What form of sheep's head should we draw? Let's draw another sketch over this one, and we'll do different eyes, and you guys can figure out which eyes you guys like, because that'll be kind of fun. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick outline. I'm not gonna outline the whole fish. I'm just gonna outline part of it, top over here, and then we're gonna do the eyes, and you guys figure out which kind of eyes you guys like. Okay, there's a basic outline. I know I said I wasn't gonna do the whole thing, but I just did the whole thing. Okay, there's a basic outline. Hope you guys can see it. Okay. Some teeth up here. Okay, what I'm gonna try. I want to try some different teeth, and I want to try some different eyes. Okay. I do like the front teeth though. Those need to be back in there. So let's do some teeth again. Okay. It's got like a weird canine thing that comes down here. It's too big. They're kind of like dull fangs. Their teeth. It's weird. There we go. I like that one. The bottom. Okay. We'll leave it at that for now. All right, eyeballs. Let me put the other picture on the bottom so I can see where the eyeball goes. Okay, so that's the middle eyeball right there. Okay. Okay, we can do a angry eyeball. Like the one on the angry butt. Let's see. So that's like a mean looking sheep's head. See, that's what I mean. A mean sheep's head doesn't make sense. It's not a mean looking. It's not a mean fish. So the mean eyeball. I don't think it's a go. What do you guys think? Exactly, Darren. More goofy than angry, right? All right, let's go with goofy eyeballs. Because its eye is pretty goofy as it is. It's like a. I think this is pretty good. I think this is a pretty good rendition of the eye. It's just kind of like it's surprised. So yeah, I agree. I see more of it's like a goofy fish than anything else. But how can we exaggerate that? Oh, I know how we can exaggerate that. Instead of making it a flat, head-on view of the eyeball, we can make it look like it's a little bit 3D towards the back. Let's try that. This. I think the roundness of the eyeballs makes it look so silly. Little small pupil. Yeah, that looks good. That's good. That's like that maybe. so that's one eyeball. This is the other eyeball. See, that one looks more stressed out because the pupil's smaller. All right. So that's another attempt at it. This is where like the process for me gets kind of interesting because I could just go a lot of different ways. I want to have a. Okay, we're gonna modify the original drawing. That one's kind of looks like it's kind of looking back. Yeah, I think I like that style. Now it's a matter of like what size the eyeball should be. Or I can make it look like it's looking straight at you. let's make it look like it's looking straight at you. Oops. So silly. How's that? Is that sheep head getting too personal? Is it looking straight into your soul? I'm even gonna sheep. I know sheep's head don't have eyebrows, guys, but I find that the eyebrow adds such a good touch. So like I put an eyebrow here on this body, right, to make it look mad. I put an eyebrow here on the Hallie. So we're gonna add an eyebrow to this guy, but we're gonna put it kind of at an angle up here, so it looks like more worried than anything else. So it's a little line, but it adds a big touch. What do you think? Should we do the it looks worried. It looks like it's worried. Cool. I like the conversations happening. It's perfect. All right, guys. This is gonna be the baseline for what I'll end up doing a shirt out of. Right now we don't have any scales in it or colors, but just so you can imagine, I'm gonna sketch a little bit. I'm gonna put some lines in it a little bit so you can see where it's gonna be dark. So all this will be dark. This part over here will be white. This will be white. This will be kind of white and red. This will be dark. This will be dark here. This will be dark. And I'll end up adding some scales. So there you go, guys. That's to be the ballpark of it. It'll take way too long to get to final form. But from here, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to thicken up the outside lines like this. And then I'm going to take a picture of it. And that'll get me a way for me to put it into my computer. Then I'll put it into my computer. And I will create the Illustrator line art for the whole outline, all the black lines, including the fins, all the little details, all the little spots. In this case, the little scales. And then once that's done, I'll have like a black and white version of it, or basically just like a black line framework. And then I'll take that up, I'll use it as a top layer, and underneath it, I'll start putting it in. Sorry, it'll be translucent. So you can see wherever it's white, you can see what's behind it on the computer. And then the black parts will be on top of the color, and I'll just start adding layers of color underneath. So I'll do a red layer, which will be for the body, and part of the fins right here, and I'll make it kind of look like this. See how we have like a bit of a blending here going on right here. All this is, guys, is I did a light gray layer below all this, and then I did a darker gray layer on top of the gray layer with a little bit of different pattern. Then I did a yellow layer. But if I take the black part off, you just get a bunch of colors. So that's how I'm gonna color this guy. This guy's more worried than anything else. I might change the eyeball again because it might be a little bit too worried. I just want it to look more like it's stunned, like like what's going on? So it's looking right at you. So yeah, that's a sketch for the night. I'll finish it out and you guys will see the final once done. So let me switch this over. All right. I know it's already late, guys. It's already been an hour. It's crazy. Time flies when you're drawing. It's already been an hour, but I'll leave the lines open for another 10 minutes. So you guys can call in and say what's up or have any questions. Let's do it. And while we're waiting for somebody to call in, I'm going to look through these chats and start to actually interact with you guys. Sorry, got carried away there. All right, let's see what we got. Shout outs, people that haven't been on the chat before. Brian, I think you haven't been on the chat before, but welcome. Goofy look, Homer Simpson, yeah. A bigger sheep said, pull more angling than Goofy. Oh, nice. Oh, I got a call coming in. New York. Let's see. This is Roman. Hello? False alarm, guys. Okay, let's get back to this. Let's see. Caught a pretty big hammerhead in Mission Bay Channel years ago. Dude, that's crazy. That's so crazy. I believe it though. Let's see. Yeah, Two Geeks is saying that we'll have it at some point, sadly, which means he's probably thinking that we'll have Corona Rice at some point. And I agree. I'm sure everybody's gonna get it. But what we want to do is, well, you know what we're trying to do with this whole like quarantine in place thing is not a conspiracy to get you to stop fishing. Okay, it is giving scientists and people that are developing a vaccine enough time to make it and test it. I think they have a couple of vaccines that are in trials now, which means they have to give it to people that are willing to be guinea pigs and use experimental vaccines, and then see if it works for them not to get infected, right? And then what side effects it has and all that stuff. And then once they figure out the vaccine that they can actually give out to people like general public, then we can all get vaccinated and we won't get it, right? Because we'll have the antibodies for it. But that's why we're staying in place, because the more time we can give people that are developing the vaccine, the better. So even though you said it is probably true that most of us are going to get it, if we can delay as long as it's possible until we get it, then it might be possible for us to even have a vaccine before we get it. So that's why we're staying in place. That's why they're closing everything down. It's for our own good. But they're trying to like give these people that are making vaccines more time, or that they're already rushing it through. I think a vaccine takes like over 2 or 3 years to get approval from FDA, and they're trying to get one done in like a year or like 6 months, something like that. So it's pretty fast. And maybe by then everybody would have already had it. But yeah, it's a crazy situation. So getting back to the chats. Roger, what up? Let's see. Topwater Pelicans. Nice. Topwater Pelicans said differently. That's funny. You guys are crazy. Coach, yes, call in and we'll talk irons. What up saying is very valid. Yeah, thanks to Gigs. I appreciate that. Man, preach. Tell that to the people still holding events. I know, that's crazy, right? Dude, it's like, holding events and gatherings, it's not good. It's not good. As you guys know, you guys might not know, Uncle Dan's out there. He works in the medical field. So shout out to him, and stay safe, brother. Man, I know you're basically on the front line, so gotta stay safe. I hope everything is good. If you need anything from me, you have my phone number. You call me. Whatever needs to get done, let me know. So yeah, if you guys know Uncle Dan, just say thank you to him whenever you do get a chance, because he's out there doing the good thing right now. So yeah, crazy. Oh, I haven't seen the Tiger King yet. I know of it now. I saw it on my list. Added it to my list. I'll be watching that soon, so I can be up to date with you guys. I've been seeing like memes of people putting their face on the Tiger King's body and like sitting next to a tiger and stuff. So that's pretty funny. Yeah, Coach is the Snake King, not the Tiger King. Coach Worf, we're gonna call in and talk about irons real quick, and then we'll wrap up the show. It's so funny. Paging Coach Worf. Paging Coach Worf. Question: what water temp is good for spotty fishing to pick up? That's a good question. I've never had issues with the temp, even when it's cold. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I was gonna say I've never had issues with the spotty temperature, but I have. I think anything over like 68 is starting to get decent. Yeah, I want to say anything over 68. There's days when like the water's so warm and you're actually cold on your kayak, and then when you release the fish, you realize how warm the water is. You're like, wow, that's where they're biting. But yeah, I would say like, yeah, it's not just, I know it just says 68 or so, but that's like in the summer, the bite's good. I don't know, but it's like Coach was saying last time, if it depends on what you're targeting. If you're trying to target a big slob, then you would probably go in the winter when it's cold and just fish super slow. And you're talking about maybe 4 or 5 bites a night, because you would be fishing at night. Oh, man, that's crazy. Cool. Okay, I see I have someone else. Sarah, welcome to the stream. Don't start with the barbecue. You'll have 6 different types of grills, smokers by the end of the year. It's a sickness. Nice. What I Oh, there you go. Brian gets around 68, 69. So yeah, see that's a good range for when the fish start to pick up. Acera, I picked up an air fryer, and today I was experimenting. I took like short rib, it's basically sliced up ribs, like they're cut, so you end up with little bite-sized pieces of bone and meat, and then I just kind of I put those in the air fryer for like 15 minutes and almost burnt them, so they had like a good like browning to it. And then I cut them up and I put them in like a pot with green chili sauce that I made. It was so good. I let them stew in there for like, I don't know, about about a half an hour to 45 minutes, and they came out so tender and delicious. Let me see. Coach Worf in the house, can you hear me?
What's happening, man?
Oh man, just drawing a sheep's head over here.
Well, I'm going through a box of irons right now, so I can
Yes,
sit with that.
yes. Drawing a goat. So let's talk a little bit about iron fishing. As you know, I'm trying to get into it, trying to get better at it. I mean, I was gonna have a lot of fishing opportunities, but now it's like all that's out the window. But
yeah, everything's up in the air right now.
Yeah.
All right, so we got some jigs here for you, Roman, at a price that was unbeatable.
Nice.
There's a couple irons in here too for me.
So let's talk about the difference between a jig and an iron.
Oh God.
You said it. You said it.
Jigs and irons. All right. Well, a jig is anything.
Got it.
A jig is anything.
Perfect.
An iron is. You know what's really sad? I know exactly what an iron is, but I don't know how to define one.
Is it made out of iron?
Never. I have never seen one that is made out of iron or steel ever.
Isn't that crazy?
I've seen them made out of anything from lead to magnesium alloy rims. I've watched them. I've seen them made.
I guess that's like a mix of irons. So what are they usually made out of? What are they usually made out of? Like the original ones?
Well, there's two general categories of irons. There's a light iron and a heavy.
Yep.
So your light irons are designed to swim on top of the water. Your heavy irons are designed to sink to the bottom and be retrieved what they call yo-yo, which is like 10 or 12 real quick cranks on the handle, and then you let them fall.
Nice.
Back to the bottom. And that action of them darting up off the bottom and heading to the surface is what gets them bit.
Nice. Nice.
So, why there's a fluke in the spot, I have no idea. Well, no, I know the ding dong got the spot to me. Special story.
That's funny.
There are, I think, five irons in here for me. I believe there are 12 or 13 for you.
Oh, nice. That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a bunch.
Okay, so tell me about I know the big deal with fishing irons is the swim action, right?
Yeah.
How do you
an iron with no action is useless. Okay,
so can you modify an iron that has useless action into having better action?
Yes, you can. It's definitely done.
How would you do such thing?
You can reshape the body. You can grab a sander or a file and reshape the body and then repaint it.
Oh, cool. Okay, nice.
Some irons have a problem with what they call the hole, which is the ring, the solid ring that goes through the front hole.
Yeah. With the ring,
in there.
With the ring or with the hole?
Yes. So you can sand it out inside there or sand the inside of the ring if the ring is getting hung up and interfering with the action of the jig. Got it.
I've seen people do like videos where they take the jig and they hang it from the hook and they swirl it, kind of like so.
They swing it, yep, and then you watch and you look for that little wobble as it goes around.
And you want it to be smooth, right?
Yeah, you want it to be smooth, but you also want to see an extra little wiggle in there as it goes towards the back.
You do.
Yeah.
When you're testing it like that, when you're hanging it and wobbling it like that, you'll see that little kick out?
If you have a trained enough eye, yeah.
Nice. Cool. All right.
Okay.
And here's a question.
Crispy too, so.
Here's a question for you that's like probably random. Since the ring on an iron is welded, that's the hook you get. That's the hook you use, right? You can't replace the hook, right?
You can replace hooks on them. It's not that hard.
So what
you
you
can
do?
either pop the ring off if you want another one on there, or if you're switching to a sidewash hook, which is basically a giant hook with a big eye on it.
Yeah.
You can actually open the eye of the hook sideways. You never stretch the eye of the hook because it'll never close again in the same way. So what you do is you open it parallel with the shank. You swing the bottom end of the eye away from the shank. Then you can put it over the ring. Then you can bend it back.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Kind of. Not 100%, but that would be a good thing to do on video. So I'll make a note of that. We should do that. That's good.
Anytime you want to come over and make videos, you're welcome to come over here. No problem.
Nice. So let's go back to a regular surface iron. The hook gets rusted out. Do you throw that surface iron away, or do you do another?
No.
Okay. So
what you end up doing, so you just you basically get like a little small torch.
Yep.
And you start heating the ring and turning it until you find where it's soldered together.
Oh, cool. Okay, so it's
then you can heat up the soldered joint. You pop the ring apart. You slip a new hook on. But again, you never. It's an action of opening, not in the direction of the hook, but perpendicular to that direction of the hook.
Now I know what you're saying. Now I think I get it.
You never stretch it open because you'll never get it back close.
So you turn it. So so it's like this.
You grab one side and then you bring the other side down.
Instead of doing this, you're doing this.
Yeah.
Kind of like twisting it. Okay, got it. That's cool. That makes sense. Okay. Yep. And it's solder. It's not even like a weld. It's actually solder?
On most.
On most, it's not solder?
On most, it's solder.
Okay.
I have seen guys use spot welders to weld the thing and weld the hook shut too.
Oh, that's crazy.
They're targeting like bluefin and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You wouldn't typically see that.
Okay, cool. That makes sense. And then you wouldn't need to twist it so much because you're not taking the ring off of the the actual bait. You're just taking the hook out. So just enough to get the hook out.
Yes.
Put the hook back in, twist it back into place, and solder it back. Okay, that's cool. I learned something today. Thanks.
Yeah. my pleasure, Robert.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I mean, and it's a process I've done before. I don't know if I have the materials here, but it is something I have done to irons before.
Yeah, I have
I
have a soldering iron.
The old bead diamond jigs. Actually, they actually clipped a treble hook, put it on the ring, and then soldered the treble hook shut.
Oh, so the treble hook is actually fixed on the ring?
Yes.
Oh, that's weird.
So if you have an old diamond jig from the 70s,
yeah,
they would just clip the hook shank, bend it open, flip it over the ring, bend it back perpendicular again, or parallel to the hook again.
Right.
And then they would solder it shut.
Wow, that's cool. That's pretty cool. So
here's the names of some of the jigs you will be receiving fairly soon.
Nice.
You got a Kicker 25.
Oh, nice.
A UFO Pro Light, which I may steal from you. There's a couple of Sailor 7X and 6X juniors in here. Sailor 7X. Oh, that's a nice jig right there.
I should just go pick those up, and then we'll show them to everybody on Monday. It'll be jig day. It'll be jig opening day.
You got a stinger here, which is not a yellowtail jig. It's my understanding that this is for calicos and giant barracuda. You got a stinger in the mix here.
Oh, nice.
A JRI 7. On it says the Bonito Whacker. Which I can easily believe looking at that jig. Here's another 7X Junior. I may take one of these from you.
Oh, that's so funny. So funny.
A nice. JRI 5. On it says Big Bad Wolf.
Oh, that sounds fun.
And it's in solid mint. And then you got a Caddy 45 in blue and white. And I'll take that 6X from you. And then here's a Tatty Double A. And then the rest of these are junk irons or spinning rod irons, which are.
I think I'm just gonna take a road trip tomorrow.
Which are really for
I know
me.
we're supposed to be in the same place, but this is essential. That's good. I haven't been anywhere.
The ones I'm stealing from you are old irons. Let's just be clear about that.
Cool. I took an.
So those are irons I could make at my house.
Nice. I took an excursion today. I hadn't been out of the house in a while. I took an excursion today. I went to go see Aaron. What up, Aaron? He had gotten some baits for me a while back and hadn't been able to get out there. So today I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just drive out there today because I need to get out of the house. So I just drove straight there.
Yeah, man.
Drove straight back, but it was nice to be outside, even if it was just in the truck. So much fun.
Yeah, there's quite a few irons here, from ultralight irons to, I would call some of these midweight irons. I wouldn't call them true yo-yos. I mean, even these 7X juniors, even they aren't really a true yo-yo iron.
So Brian's saying that Swap Meet used to be a good place to pick up irons. That makes sense.
Well, you kind of have to know what you're looking for with irons.
Yeah.
And I got these from a guy who throws irons all the time.
Oh, cool. So they're kind of already pre-sorted. Yeah, these are going to be swimmers out of the gate. Because I mean, you might get one that acts funny, but on the overall, I'll bet you these are all iron that swim really hard. Man, I just want to be out there casting.
So a lot of guesswork's been taken out of it for you.
I know, it's so funny.
So pick the one that you think has the most dinged up paint job, cut the hook off of it, and go to your local park. Cast as far as you can.
So fun.
Start working on the muscles to actually throw this crap because.
Paige was saying you're gonna be sore. It's funny.
Yep, you're gonna be sore for sure. Your first time you ever really go against it.
Need to go out and have a setup and just cast it every day.
I mean, if you really want to get serious about it, here's a yo-yo. I'll give you this Christie too because I have one on the wall in there. I have a wall of antique jigs where if it came down to it, I could go cast them up. I could get a cope and drag, and I could start making surface irons here at the house if I needed to.
Cool. Hey, so do you know what the process is for making surface irons or for making jigs?
Oh, for making the surface iron?
Yeah.
I used to do it.
Dude, how do you do it?
Well, and this is the old school way. Careful, dude! I almost whacked your face. Skedaddle. Muévete. Muévete, peanut gallery. Hold on. No, vámonos. Anyway. So if you know anything about sand casting, basically there's a cope and a drag, which is like two halves of, I don't know, kind of a sandwich.
Right.
You put your pattern in between and you cut what they call a sprue. The idea is you melt the metal, you pour it down the sprue, it fills up the mold, and then you have the irons. And obviously what metal you use determines the weight of the irons that get produced.
Right. That's cool.
So,
did you
make 1 iron or 30 irons? It's just how much setup you do and how much stuff you can reuse from the green sand or oil sand or black sand that you're using. Yeah. The new ones are different. They have silicone molds, extremely high temperature silicone molds, and they do injection at pressure. So each one comes out exactly the same, or close to exactly the same.
Right.
So they fine tune their model until it swims the way they want it to swim, kicking out on the 4th or 5th.
That's cool.
Rotation, whatever you want to call it. The 4th or 5th go around, it'll kick out to the side. That's what triggers a strike from that yellowtail or big calico that's following the bait.
Crazy.
But but the candy bar jig, the iron, and I actually have some original surface irons that were made out of bone, probably whale bone.
Wow.
But the original ones are made out of bones, and there's like a plate that goes in the front, and then usually around the hole they put like a brass sleeve.
Is that for weight?
No. Bone's pretty heavy stuff.
Okay.
you can cast one of these jigs a long way. I would never put one in the water just because I like having them on my wall. But,
yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool
yeah,
too. It would be cool to make one, to just like shape one.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
that'd be fun.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a difficult task at all.
Yeah.
If I took a couple pictures for you, I'd be happy to send it to you. You'd see right away what to do.
Nice. Or just make it out of random things.
I don't know. You make it out of anything you want it. Anything from PVC right on down the line.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if you had like some buffalo bone or something, some big dense bone that you can make it out of. That's cool.
I'm gonna go to Phil's barbecue and get myself some beefy ribs, and then say one of the bones.
yeah. Let me know how that works out for you. Let me know how that goes. But
so funny.
But yeah, I have quite a few irons here for you. Most of them are the newer style irons anyway, so it's not like you can get bad swimming iron out of it.
Nice. Well, I'm super stoked. That's good.
Yeah. Man, this GRI 5 is a freaking beast. Good Lord, look at this thing. Dear Lord.
Okay, so I'm almost afraid to ask, but do you have any snake adventure stories you want to share today?
Oh God. Oh man, I don't know. There's been so much ridiculous nonsense over the years. Like how I got into commercial snake hunting. That was interesting.
Let's do that. How did Coach Worf get into commercial snake hunting?
All right. So years and years and years ago, I was a commercial fisherman, and I was hanging out down by this place where they were loading bananas on some rickety-looking boat. I couldn't help but notice, because I always liked snakes when I was a kid and everything. I've been running around the hills of East County since I was 8 or 9 years old, gathering up king snakes and poking rattlers and stuff. So
Nice.
I couldn't help but notice that when they were loading these bananas onto these carts, to take them to the boat, these snakes would fall out.
Wow.
No kidding. There's actually an animal called a banana boa.
What? That's cool.
And this snake is a little tiny boa that lives in bananas, and I guess it eats the hummingbirds that pollinate the banana trees, I guess. So this boa is like 15 inches long.
Wow.
They're not big at all.
Right.
They're a little tiny things. Did you know that we have a boa locally here in San Diego County, Roman?
No.
Yeah, we have an animal called the bogey boa here. Pretty cool.
Bogey boa?
Pretty cool that we have boas here in California.
Like it's a native snake?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Absolutely.
That's
and
crazy.
It's another one of those not so. And I mean, if you ever saw one, I mean, it's about the most unoffensive thing on earth.
Yeah, like a boa doesn't have poison, right? Those constrict their prey.
Yeah, they can. Yeah. Most snakes do.
Yeah.
But yeah. So banana boats are falling out. So I just walked over and picked up a few and threw them in a bag. So I was coming back to San Diego, right? Well, I bet somebody would know what these are.
That's funny.
Well, the first guy I showed him to, his eyes lit up, and he offered me a ridiculous amount of money for the bag. Well,
wow.
You insane.
That's crazy.
And so that started my foray into being a commercial snake hunter a billion years ago.
That's funny. Crazy, dude. So how did these banana boas?
It's like a whole underground world.
Yeah, I bet. How these banana boas end up on those crates? Was it because when they get harvested, they kind of just do it kind of rather quickly, so they don't have time to escape?
Well, boas don't really move that fast.
Mm.
I mean, some snakes are really alert and they have their head up when they're crawling around, and they crawl really fast, stuff like racers, or even some of the cobras and stuff.
Have you ever messed with the cobra? Have you ever danced with the cobra?
I didn't. I never enjoyed being around cobras. The vipers were all right with me, but the cobras, they're weird.
Yeah.
Cobras are very strange. A cobra will act like everything is going A-okay, no problem. And then all of a sudden he's trying to bite your face and slashing around and crapping everywhere. Yeah,
wow.
And then after a couple of minutes, he just settles down like it's another day at the office, and he's looking around.
He just freaks out.
I am not joking at all.
Man, that's crazy.
Vipers are much more predictable. If you're nice and relaxed and you follow the protocols, The vipers are like, oh, okay, so this is what's happening. No,
Nice.
it's funny though because cobra guys don't trust the vipers because a lot of the vipers can pretty much bite almost directly behind them, and a cobra can't. Like you can pick up the back half of a cobra and you can point it at somebody and it'll bite them, not you.
Oh, got it.
But
That's crazy.
But a lot of vipers, like cottonmouth and what they call the Campbell of Central America, can literally go from facing forward to biting directly behind their head in a blink.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And so to the cobra guys, that's scarier than hell.
I'll remember it next time I'm handling a cobra.
Yeah, yeah. Just sit around fighting with the other guy, you'll be all right. No, I do not like cobras at all.
That's crazy.
I mean, cobras give me the willies.
Oh man. Well, we do have snakes here, but I'm glad we don't have such venomous snakes here. That's scary.
Yeah, we have a couple
rattlesnakes, right?
But it's
not too bad.
They aren't. Yeah, one species has a reputation for basically just laying there when you step on them. Like one time I stepped on a red diamond rattlesnake and he was looking. I was like, "Man, this feels weird. I wonder what's up." I looked down. I'd probably been standing on the snake for 10 seconds. The snake was looking at me like, dude, are you going to get off me sometime soon,
bro?
Dude? Like, dude, I was crying here. I mean, the South Pacific rattlesnake's a little more excitable, but the really big rattlesnake we have here, the red diamond rattlesnake, one gets like 5 feet long. So okay. No big deal.
Yeah, it's not bad. It is scary, though, when you hear the rattle. You're like, ah.
Yeah, they aren't. You know, we don't have really big aggressive snakes like Central America or India or, you know, Southeast Asia where they have like 10-foot long cobras, 12-foot long vipers.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, we just don't have stuff like that here.
Yep. All right, guys. So I'm going to open up the phone lines a little bit more for like anybody that's ever had. Like, what's the weirdest job you've ever had? Call in, tell us about it. That sounds fun.
Oh God. I've had some real doozies and other jobs too. So you enjoy your night, Roman. I'm gonna get some irons put up and watch this reel out that I forgot about earlier.
Thanks for calling in.
Take care of yourself, man.
Thanks for calling in, Coach.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, have a good one.
Peace, man.
Bye-bye. All right, guys, the phone lines are up. I know we're going a little bit late, but it's Friday, and I know you don't have anything else to do. Let's get. Too much. I cracked myself up, guys. I'm having too much fun with this. Oh, this is awesome. Gilbert just sent me a picture of some irons that are like made out of bone. That's amazing. I'm gonna put it up on the screen here, guys, so you guys can see it. There we go. Now that's cool. That's super cool. Thanks for sending that, Gilbert. Man, are those yours? I don't know if Gilbert's in the chat or not. Yeah, those are awesome. Man, I see some of them even have feathers. That's crazy. That's a little bit of the history right there. So cool. All right, I'm gonna read some chats. Catch up with you guys. Let's see. Mark Gates, you can get spotties all year. There are slow days and summer's also fast. Okay, summer's yep. Slow days in the summer as well. Yep. Okay, I'm not gonna scroll too far out there, but yeah, the consensus is 68 degrees is when they start to bite. I agree. The jig swing test is key. Thanks, Paige. That's a good advice. Mark Gates, you can get spotties all year. Okay, good. Let's see, Mark. Thanks. It's been slow up in Long Beach and OC, so I assume it's the water temperature. Yeah, I think it's the water temp too. Brian says check the tide swings. That's when you will get them. Yeah, the tide swings are key. Since I have the paper out here, let's do a tide swing chart real quick. Since I have paper, and let me get a marker that we can see that's a little bit darker. All right. Tide swings. Here we go. This is where is it? This is like this. 0. We'll do something like that. So high tide, low tide, high tide, low tide. So that's a day. This is 12. This is 24. 0. And let me get this number out of the way. Oops. There we go. So this is for talking about tides. So this is peak high tide. This is peak low tide. So high, low. And you have to think of it this way. When you're getting current is when the water is making its way in or out of the bay is when you're going to have the most current. So as you're getting close to high tide, if you divide this swing from here to here, if you divide it into 4, so that's 1, that's 2, that's 2, 3, and that's 4. So you have 4 segments. Okay. This and the time here varies depending on how big the swing is. But basically what you want to do is you want to fish from the second period to the third period, and then these are where it's going to be slow. So this is where it's going to be good. Here, the current is going to start to slow down, and it's going to be slack, and then it's going to start to speed up, and then it's going to get good again in the middle third, in the 2 middle quarters in here. So again, this is like the best time to fish would be in here, and the worst time to fish would be up here and down here. That's what the pattern that I've kind of noticed. So I hope that helps. Mark, is that cool? Okay. Hey, Jet, no worries. I know we're going a little bit late, but it's fun, and let's see if we can make it a couple more minutes, and we'll wrap it up. But I'm glad everybody's having fun still. Oh, nice. So Gilbert saw those. Gilbert took a picture of those irons at the show. Go back to, there we go. Oh, actually, I'll leave the diagram up for you guys. So this equals more current. Okay. So the 2 middle quarters of the swing the tidal swing is where you want to fish. MC swim baits all day from Jet. I've used Big Hammer swim baits and MC swim baits, and I can't tell the difference between what gets bit more or not. So like I think any swim bait is good. Adam's fishing channel missed the snake conversation. Snake Chronicles with Coach Worf. On the phone, it was a local legend of sdfish.com. He's like one of the most prolific commenters on SD Fish. You know him as Worfless, WERF, less on SD Fish, and I know him as Coach Worf. He's got a channel. He's Dumbest Fisherman TV on YouTube, and he's a friend of the show. Awesome dude. He taught me a lot of stuff when I was starting out, and he continues to teach me to this very day. So I call him Coach Worf because he's my coach. Let's see, Brian. Perfect example of tidal swings. Oh, thanks, Brian. I appreciate that. Hell yes, I love BH swimmies. Nice. Huge fan, bro. Haven't hooked up legal halibut in 2 years. Oh, Ivan, first of all, welcome to the show. I'm glad you jumped on here, and thanks for watching the videos. I appreciate that. Legal halibut. If you want to catch a legal halibut, I would go the bait route with live bait. In one of the bigger bays, like near the mouth of the bays. That way, you get a better chance that way with live bait. The halibut that I have caught have been kind of like flukes. Like I'm fishing for spotties and I'll end up happening to get a halibut. So it's not like I'm targeting them. But if I was going to dedicate myself to catching a halibut and targeting a halibut, then I would fish live bait for a halibut. Okay, there are all these crazy, cool halibut rigs with like a Carolina rig with like a T swivel and like a ball weight and like a flasher and a hook with the bait and a stinger hook on top of that. So I've seen some pretty crazy setups. It seems like those setups are better to fish on a boat than on a kayak, but maybe it's worth trying out. Adam, it's Fortnite Friday. That's nice. That's true. The halibuts do love the A-rig, but the thing is nowadays here's something interesting for you guys. So now if you try to catch a halibut, you can't catch it on a lure that has 3 hooks or 3 sets of hooks. So even like the surf pointer that you used to catch them on before, you have to take out one of the hooks. Otherwise, it's illegal to keep it. Because now they changed the regulation so that you can only catch it on a lure that has 2 hooks. So if you try to catch it on an A-rig, you basically have to do a bunch of flashy stuff and have only 2 hooks that actually have hooks. If you want to continue to catch them on an A-rig. On a surf pointer, you can take out one of the hooks. I'll probably take out the middle hook. But yeah, that's a new reg on halibut. I think it started like mid last year or last year. I forget when. Yeah, same thing with jerk baits. All those baits have 3 sets of hooks. If you catch a halibut on it, you have to release it, otherwise it's poaching. It's got to be 2 sets of hooks. It could be single hooks or treble hooks, but it's 2 sets. Okay, let's see. Dan Wash. Adam breeds snakes. Nice. What kind of snakes, Adam? Let us know. Dan, so are spear guns. I think I missed part of that. Yeah, Eddie, cool. That's good. I'm glad I'm sharing some useful information for once. Cool, guys. It is about 8:45. Let's get this show wrapped up. I really enjoyed tonight. It was fun. We got the sheep set done. We got some tidal flow current charts done. We got a snake story from Coach Wharf. Who can ask for anything more? I mean, overall, I think it was a good show. Let's start to roll the credits and relax. Every time I hear this music, I can instantly feel myself slow down. Like my speech pattern changes. Like maybe I need to play this song the whole way to keep me more mellow, not so hype. Hope you guys had a good day. Enjoy yourselves. I won't see you guys until Monday. Stay safe. I don't want to hear you guys getting the Rona. Stay safe. Stay inside if you don't have to go outside for anything that's non-essential. Just stay in. Remember, guys, it's pretty bad. You can get it from speaking with somebody too closely now. It's like in your breath. There's like enough particles in that you can spread the infection. So that's why they're saying wear a face mask now. So I want to see you guys out there in protective gear. If you do go out, wear your masks. Yeah. Let me show you guys this. See if it works. Nope. I want to show you guys something before you go. It's pretty funny. Oh, come on. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I know why. There you go. Did it work? Nope. Come on, computer. You're failing me. Couldn't happen. Couldn't get it to work. Where is it? Come on. Camera. I'll get it to work next week. It was supposed to be like a little face mask that jumps on and like it looks like I'm wearing a mask. But all right. Be safe. Wear a face mask if you go out in the public. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. And I will see you guys on Monday, 7 p.m. We're doing this show Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. FISHYhour.com. Share it with your friends. And tomorrow morning, I'll be putting out a video from when I went fishing with Brother Sport Fishing with Scotty. It's going to be a video that we put together for you guys on rock fishing. So we took you through the whole process from beginning to end. And we actually caught some pretty good looking rockfish. So stay tuned for that. That'll be tomorrow morning. I'm going to go work on it right now. I think I just have to make the outro. And then that should be up soon. So so tomorrow morning is when I'll have it scheduled. So if you're not busy and you want to watch a fishing video, it's going to be like a 30-minute video. But we go in depth, covering everything from rods, reels, line, hooks, bait, how to find a rock to fish on with a sonar, and how to what actually looks like on a sonar, like the actual rock structure with the fish swimming above it. So it's a good video. We put a lot of time into it, and it was one of the last trips I got to do before this whole Corona thing started. So look forward to that. I'll see you guys Monday. All right. Good night, guys. Thanks.